Hi, my name is Ralph, and I have something wonderful to share with you. I'm hoping that my story will give hope to others who are frustrated with the limitations of conventional medical care. I feel great. I'm not 100% well yet, but I feel better than I have since I was 30. I owe that to Dr. Robert Kopp and his functional medicine approach to healing. But happy as I am to tell you how good I feel, it will mean a lot more when I tell you what happened to me and how I got to this point. If you have a minute, I would like to tell you what shape I was in 3 months ago, before I lost 50 pounds, got off my medications, and got my life back. A life that I was absolutely sure I had lost forever. I was very sick and getting sicker every day. Here's what I was experiencing. My most significant symptoms when they were the worst were severe vertigo, dizziness that caused me to fall repeatedly. I was black and blue from hitting things as I fell and bumping into so many other things. I had to rest several times a day to avoid falling over, and I was practically incapacitated. I had migraine headaches on the whole left side of my head and severe pain in my neck and arm. The constant noise in my ear, tinnitus, still bothers me, but then it was absolutely driving me crazy, and it was made worse by all the medicines that I was taking. I'm currently on no medications. Prior to seeing Dr. Kopp, I had been on about 22 various medications. I was on antidepressants, I was on thyroid medication, I was on heart medication, cholesterol medication, antibiotics. I had trigger point injections in my neck on both sides. And also I had been to see 4 neurologists, 3 EENTs, 6 GPs, 1 gastroenterologist, and 2 management pain specialists. And that was before I had been sent to the Mayo Clinic, where there I saw an additional 3 specialists as well. I was subjected to numerous radiological studies, including multiple redundant x-rays, CT scans, brain, abdominal. I had 3 CT scans of the cervical spine without contrast, 2 more MRIs of the head, each with and without contrast, and a complete duplicate of 2 of the same MRIs. In addition to that, I had neck and lumbar x-rays and a CT scan of the liver. I got all the other treatment also. I was referred to a local gastroenterologist, where without any tests, they diagnosed me with liver cancer. I was scared out of my mind. They did a biopsy, and then they changed their minds. I was eventually referred to the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida, where there was no viable diagnosis. I saw 5 specialists there, one of whom suggested that I would undergo a cortisone vestibular injection. My neurologist at the time deemed this treatment to be extremely dangerous and discarded it as a viable option. I went through physical therapy, 8 weeks for my neck, my arm, for finger pain and numbness, and all to no avail. In addition to that, I went to therapy for another 8 weeks for vestibular therapy, which also was to no avail as well. All of this cost me thousands of dollars with no relief whatsoever. In fact, the injections amplified my hand pain significantly, turning what was an aggravation into a total disability. Oh, and part of the result of all the medications I was on resulted in a toxic liver that required me to undergo a painful liver biopsy. I was a complete disaster, so much so that every one of my doctors released me. Some told me I was too sick for them to help me. I am just finishing my 3rd month now since the worst of it, and I am now off of all of my medications. My vital signs are normal, actually great. My energy feels boundless. I sleep like a log without any meds. My liver enzymes are normalizing. Stomach pain is almost completely gone, and I've lost 50 pounds. My life is being restored, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, by chiropractic treatments and functional medicine analysis and restoration protocols, which incorporate herbal supplements, diet, yoga exercise, walking, and the return to spirituality I had as a youth. I'm in tune with my body like I never have been before. I feel like I did in my 30s for the first time in 30 years. I'm a financial analyst, so naturally I'm interested in hard facts and reasons why. With Dr. Kopp, I get them. I get the explanations. I get full understanding, and I don't get shuffled like a deck of cards. I also got delivered from a state of insanity. I was referred to life management for major clinical depression from what the medical industry had put me through. Because of Dr. Kopp's careful analysis using both standard medical laboratory tests and others that I had never heard of, I know by seeing hard numbers that we are treating the causes of my illness rather than just chasing the symptoms and making me toxic with medications, which themselves made me measurably worse, until eventually I was hardly even able to function at all. By now, I had put all the experience I have described behind me, and honestly, it was difficult and painful to go over all this again, especially in front of this camera. However, I asked to do this because I hope there are others out there who, because of their own situations, may need to know my story. If you are listening, maybe it will give you hope to know that there are other, way more viable options for resolving chronic diseases than that offered by other kinds of doctors, specialists, who look at parts of the body as if they worked independently of each other, failing to take those systems into context, failing to look for the integration of all the parts, failing with literally terrible consequences to consider the whole person rather than the individual parts and pieces. Dr. Kopp uses what I would call a systems analysis approach. By combining and involving chiropractic acupuncture, bioenergetics, and laboratory analysis, along with a well-rounded understanding of nutrition under the envelope of functional medicine, he looks for and finds the underlying reasons for disease. By restoring function and balancing all the systems of the body so they work together as they were designed to do, he allows natural healing to take place. His methods have literally given me back my life and, more importantly, my quality of life. You need to know that functional medicine is not a passive treatment. You have to do the work and follow the path. But when things were this bad, especially what I had gone through, many of us, I'm sure, are willing if they just know what to do. Dr. Kopp is a guide. He tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. And he motivates you by explaining why you are doing it. It's not for everybody, but it works. And I, for one, am so grateful that there was someone there to guide me back when I was lost. I want to thank you very much for listening. And before you go, I'd like to show you the compilation of all the medical records that I had accumulated over many months, as far as doctors, medications, x-rays, CT scans, a complete compilation of something that was unbelievable. And I'd like to show you what I use today as a current ongoing direction of my medical support that I use daily in comparison. Thank you very much.